every time I come to the market I learn something new, whether it's standing chatting to somebody who's just introduced me to an old guy who grows boysenberries, or just speaking to one of the farmers, and you really can interact with both shoppers, the people that grow the ingredients.
Gravity pulls the sugar down, so the peach ripens from the tip first.
Right.
So when you're checking for ripeness, you only need to touch right at the tip, and if your thumb makes a little impression, you know that you're on your way to ripeness.
I often talk about California, and yes, we have all the sunshine, yes, we have available water. There's all these different microclimates, which makes it such a beautiful environment. But I think what really stands it apart from other places that also have a beautiful climate is it has a real Californian sort of, almost a hippie-esque kind of way about it. And you know, the farmers have this really beautiful natural way about them. And that doesn't happen everywhere in the world. So that's really cool. If you think about it in its really simplest form, the closer the food's grown to you, the more likely it is to be in the season that you're in, rather than flying stuff in from somewhere else, which means it's traveling less, which means we cut down on our carbon footprint. Because it's grown in season, it's probably at its best, which means at its most abundant, which means at its cheapest. So there's so many reasons that it makes sense to shop locally and to try and use ingredients that come from, you know, where you live. I'm just sort of in the middle of developing the menu for berries. The golden raspberries and the white raspberries and the boysenberries, the mulberries, which you don't see very often. I love these things. I've actually never seen them before. They're lemonade blueberries. You know, truthfully, I can have all this stuff delivered to my back door of the restaurant, and it saves me time doing it that way. But I come because I find the connection with the farmers. You can speak to them about potentially growing you something a little specific that's a bit different to what other people can get their hands on, and it's the source of a lot of inspiration for me. The source of a lot of inspiration.